According to Elon Musk's latest update, the long-awaited budget-friendly Tesla, the Tesla Model 2, might be revealed at any time this year. That's right, because they're already well prepared. In fact, they've not only laid the groundwork, they're already putting up the structure and building out the production lines. Musk mentioned that they're setting the stage for what he believes will be an incredible 2026. What's more exciting? These new Model 2 units are expected to be capable of driving themselves straight from the factory all the way to your front door. And all this at a price under $15,000 after incentives. Sounds unbelievable, right? But what exactly do we get for an EV that costs less than $15,000? And if those federal tax incentives vanish, what's the real cost for buyers? Could it be $18,000? $25,000? Or even more? Let's dive deep and see how everything lines up. Welcome to AMP Drive. So, how well will the Tesla Model 2 manage both affordability and quality? Yes, it's going to require a significant amount of computing power, and yes, it'll take some time. Elon mentioned there are important breakthroughs they're confident they can pull off. The camouflage Tesla caught on video is no doubt the upcoming Model 2, not just a smaller Model Y like some have guessed. Its shape tells the story. Even though it's roughly the size of a Model Y, the shorter wheelbase makes it perfect for tight city streets and shows that it's based on an entirely new platform. This isn't Model Y tech, it's a purpose-built compact. Tesla's use of light camouflage on the front and back isn't a coincidence. That mix of black and white patterns is Tesla's usual trick to hide design features, headlight layouts, bumper edges, and more, so people can't figure out the exact look. If it were just a smaller Model Y, the camouflage would probably be heavier and more uniform. But here, it's used to steer attention away from what really matters. Observers might notice the white body and black roof and assume it's just a new color combo on an existing car. But that two-tone design actually matches insider info about Model 2 test versions. They're made to stand out from the current lineup. And the fact that we saw this design during tests involving speed bumps and rough roads shows Tesla is giving the car a unique suspension setup, ideal for daily driving and cost-conscious buyers. On top of that, consider the test location, Fremont, on June 19, 2025. All this fits right into Tesla's wider plan to bring the Model 2 to life. This is without a doubt the Model 2 being tested in real-world conditions. It's not just a scaled-down version of something else. It's Tesla's first mass-market vehicle, made from scratch. And this prototype confirms it's more real than ever. What's exciting is that many of the new features can be unlocked just with software updates, no new hardware needed. Elon Musk has said this could be the biggest jump in asset value in history, all thanks to Tesla's software capabilities. A new report says Tesla will temporarily stop production at its Giga, Texas facility. This pause affects both the Cybertruck and Model Y lines and is set for just 1 week. Officially, it's being done for routine upgrades and maintenance. But if you know Tesla, you know that routine is rarely simple. The company almost never shuts down unless something big is going on. This will be the third production pause in the last year, and that frequency makes you wonder, what's really happening? It seems likely that this break is part of a bigger plan, secretly preparing the way for the much-anticipated Model 2. Tesla told workers the break from June 30 to July 4 is for upgrading systems to make them more efficient. On the surface, this fits Tesla's usual method of improving constantly. Even updated cars like the Cybertruck and Model Y are always getting small changes. But with no major bugs in recent updates, why stop production again? What makes it more interesting is the buzz around the Model 2's launch schedule. Initially planned for mid-2025, this affordable Tesla seems to be inching closer to release. Instead of waiting for the Cybercab's complex platform, Tesla appears to be pushing ahead quickly, using current production lines to get a budget model out sooner. Sure, the maintenance might be genuine, but the larger motive seems to be preparation. This break might be the first clear sign that Tesla's racing behind the scenes to get the Model 2 ready for action. So how will the Tesla Model 2 drive itself right to your door? Some may question if a $15,000 EV can actually travel over 300 miles on a single charge. But the reality is more promising than you might think. Most current Tesla models offer between 270 and 360 miles of range, and those are the versions loaded with extra features and dual motors. The Model S can hit over 400 miles, but that's not the target here. Tesla is now focusing on lightweight design, improved battery tech, and flexible platforms. Thanks to new battery chemistry, like LFP or sodium-ion batteries reaching 200 W/kg at lower costs, achieving a 320-mile range isn't science fiction anymore. It's a matter of choice. Even if the basic model offers 260 to 280 miles, that's still enough to ease most people's range concerns. Why? Because average drivers in the US travel less than 30 miles per day. With smart energy management and regenerative braking, the Model 2 might only need one charge per week for typical users. That's true freedom. Lightweight design is Tesla's hidden advantage. The Model 2 is expected to be about 25% lighter than the Model 3. That's possible through using simpler materials, fewer moving parts, and smarter production methods. That weight saving means better range and solid performance, 0 to 60 in under 6.5 seconds and a top speed near 115 miles per hour, which is more than enough for most drivers. It'll be powered by a new single-motor system that ranges between 900 to 1,100 units, built for long-lasting use and easy mass production. Now let's talk money. With the use of Giga casting, simplified assembly, and parts shared with other models like the Model 3 and Y, Tesla can cut costs in a big way. Including global supply savings and local production benefits, the real starting price of $19,000 could be pushed below $15,000 with standard incentives. And if Tesla introduces autonomous delivery, already being tested, it could save buyers even more on delivery. This new feature, powered by FSD Computer 4.0, handles over 500 trillion tasks per second. That's 4 times the power of older systems. The Model 2 uses Tesla Vision, a camera-only AI system with 8 cameras providing a full 360-degree view up to 250 meters. It doesn't need expensive radar or LiDAR. It's trained with billions of miles of real driving data collected from over 400,000 Teslas across North America. This AI system smoothly handles crowded city streets, avoids obstacles, and finds the best routes. Tesla's confidence in this tech is backed by results. Since May 2025, driverless Model Ys have been operating in Austin without issue. A test run covering 1.2 million factory-to-home miles in Fremont also succeeded. Tesla's robotaxi service began in Austin on June 20, 2025, letting riders use fully self-driving Model Ys for just $4.20 a ride. That shows the system is ready for public use. When you order a Model 2, it's already fitted with calibrated cameras and a fully active autonomous system. No need to wait 20 to 25 miles for calibration. It plans its route, charges itself, handles traffic, and parks at your doorstep. The Tesla app finalizes your order, sets your preferences, and alerts you when your car arrives. This isn't just about being cool, it saves on final delivery costs. No trucks, no dealerships, just straight from factory to home. A futuristic experience that's happening now. So, when will all this come to life? Sooner than most expect. The Model 2 is nearly finished, and because it doesn't need complex software like the Cyber Cab, it won't be held up by regulations. It'll be built using the same efficient lines already making the Model Y at Giga, Texas. While Cybertruck production continues, Tesla can pivot to Model 2 using the same platforms. Small pilot production might begin later this year. Then Giga Mexico is expected to take over large-scale production once its main setup is ready in 2026. Of course, there will be trade-offs to keep prices low. Expect a simple cabin, compact build, and fewer fancy features. But that's intentional. The Model 2 isn't for people chasing luxury, it's for smart buyers who want a trustworthy EV from the world's most forward-thinking car company without spending a fortune. What if the federal $7,500 tax credit goes away? Will the Model 2 still be affordable? Many people might assume that removing this tax benefit would ruin the Model 2's budget appeal. But when we dig deeper and look at Tesla's current momentum and strategy, it becomes clear that the company is more than ready for this possibility. The federal EV tax credit has helped many Americans afford their first electric car. It was useful early on when EVs were expensive. Tesla once leaned heavily on this support, but since 2024, that's already been fading for much of the Tesla lineup. That's because Tesla crossed the sales cap, which limited the number of credits allowed. So, Tesla has already been operating in a world without subsidies for some time, unlike rivals like GM, Ford, or Rivian. So what if the credit goes away completely, as some suggest could happen under a new US administration? Yes, Tesla would lose some price advantage, but it won't be a surprise. If there's no tax credit, Tesla will need to keep the Model 2's base price under $20,000 to keep its promise. That might sound tough, but it's totally possible. Thanks to their newer production tech like Giga casting, structural battery design, and unboxed assembly, Tesla has been slashing costs. Since the Model 2 is small, light, and shares parts with other Teslas, a price tag of $18,000 to $20,000 without any credits is still achievable while making a profit. From a buyer's point of view, losing the credit might be disappointing, especially when every dollar matters. But most people think about total ownership cost, not just sticker price. That includes repairs, gas savings, and resale value. On all of those, Tesla still wins. Even without government help, the Model 2 would be among the cheapest EVs to own over 5 years. Also, as Chinese EV brands like BYD and NIO try to enter the US market, rising tariffs under a new administration would make their cars more expensive. Tesla builds its cars in the US and Mexico, so it avoids most of these issues. That helps it stay the low-price leader in EVs, even without help from the government. Plus, the Model 2 doesn't depend on complicated new tech like the Cyber Cab or new full self-driving rules, so it won't face the same regulatory delays. Production will start on the lines already used for the Model Y at Giga, Texas. And once Giga Mexico is up and running, it will pick up the pace. Losing the tax credit might even push Tesla to move faster and get the Model 2 on the road before the rules change. What can we expect from a $15,000 Tesla on the road? The Model 2 looks a bit smaller than the Model Y and has a clean, confident design that doesn't scream cheap. The roof curves down gently at the back, giving it a sporty look. The front end is clean and simple, just like other Teslas. Drone videos from April showed a narrower roof and smaller footprint, perfect for city driving. Tesla stuck with a crossover shape instead of going hatchback. That's smart, because crossovers are what buyers want right now. But for places like Europe, there are rumors about a hatchback version built on the same base. It could share up to 80% of its parts while being better suited for tighter city roads. Tesla made it clear during the first quarter earnings call, building this car using existing Model 3 and Y lines means it will look very familiar. Expect aerodynamic design, no unnecessary extras, and that signature modern Tesla feel. Leaks show a basic interior with soft lighting, big touchscreens, and smart layout. Tesla's lead designer, Franz von Holthausen, said that cheap doesn't have to feel cheap. They want people to feel like they're getting more than they paid for. And the smaller size isn't just about saving money. It also helps with handling, speed, and energy use. Experts think the Model 2 will be a mini Model Y, using the next-gen platform with a 50 to 55 kilowatt-hour battery, offering 250 to 300 miles of range. It'll be light, about 20% lighter than the Model 3, and quick, even with a single motor. The body is designed to be simple to build, with fewer seams and panels. This fits into Tesla's big-picture goal: cut costs, improve safety, and build better. So, do you think a Tesla under $15,000 with a 300-mile range can really happen? If the Model 2 comes without the $7,500 tax credit, would you still go for it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you want more exciting updates about Tesla EVs or the Tesla bot, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Amp Drive. Hit the bell so you never miss a new video. We appreciate your support and can't wait to see you again soon.